Welcome to another episode of Xperience Sessions. Today, we've got somebody very special. Now, this is a series where we interview some of the greatest musicians from across the country and talk to them about their journey and things like that. Today, we have someone called Nothing Anonymous. Now, they're an electro-pop duo made of Nirmit Shah and Ambika Nayak, and they're very influenced by neo-pop, slick jazz. They've also got a very R&B sound as well, and they've sort of carved a very unique space for themselves in the music scene. One of the most popular festival gigs, in fact, in the country. Ambika, Nirmit, welcome. Hi, you guys.
Thank you so much for having us. Hi.
Hi, thank you for having us indeed.
Hi, so I see you're in different homes. Obviously, this pandemic has forced you to stay apart for longer than you would have liked to. How are you still making music and, collaborating?
To be very honest, I don't think we are collaborating so much right now. But actually, we have a huge backlog of tunes that we've been working on in the past.
Yeah.
So working on finishing up the recordings of those, cleaning up the production. But we haven't really gotten a chance to really make anything new.
I mean, you can always look at it as, time that you have to work on the stuff that,
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, I think even though we haven't met, what has happened is it's given us time to actually complete a bunch of things that we wanted to.
Yeah.
Forever. And that keeps getting put off because when we weren't in lockdown, we were constantly touring and there was show after show. And I'd like to get back to that now, but I'm also happy to have that we had this much time to complete a bunch of things.
Yeah, so, that's great. Something good has come out of this. Although fingers crossed, things do go back to a lot of normals. Okay, so both of you came together. What a little buddy told me that both of you came together after years of being a part of your own groups. You were Ambika, you were part of a different group. Nirmit, you were a part of a different music group. What made you team up for Nothing Anonymous? Tell us a little bit about the inception of Nothing Anonymous.
So Nirms,
you wanna do it this time?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so so Nirmit and I were actually in the same band called Kimochi Yokai. That was about I don't know, now maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Shit, it's been 4 or 5 years.
No.
Yeah.
3 years maybe.
Yeah, 4 years.
Achha. Oh.
4 years or whatever. Anyway, so we were in this band together, and then I continued with Kimochi, and Nirmit went ahead and he is a part of Ape Echoes. And what happened was about 3 years ago, or maybe 2.5 years ago or something, I was supposed to do this live acoustic set for a Crunk, which is our management, a Crunk gig. That was opening for Noah Slee, this act that had come down. And someone who I was playing with wasn't available, and Nirmit and I were already working on a song together, which is now a part of our EP Here to Stay. It's called Where Do I Begin? So it was just that one song that we were collaborating on. And I asked Nirms if he wanted to hop on, for this set. We had, I think, very little time and a 30-minute brand new, we didn't know where we were really headed with it, but we were okay, let's give this a shot. Let's do this scene. You bring your keys and we'll make these songs and we'll just do it. And in that very limited time span, we actually put something together and we played that gig, and it went really well. And we weren't even we didn't have Nothing Anonymous as a name or anything then. It was just Nirmit and Ambika. That's what we were called.
Poster said that.
No, I wanted to ask you about your name, in fact, because there's always an interesting story behind a band name or a duo name. How did you settle on yours, and what are there some other names that you vetoed and decided not to use, and then
there were definitely quite a few that we vetoed. But they were in the running for quite a while, but we definitely vetoed them. I think the name, for us, it means something it's a sense of pride that we have in being completely brutally honest and unabashed about how we're feeling.
Yeah.
We like to say things how we feel them, and exactly plainly without any meandering. And there's like the name suggests, we like it to be saying that, here, this is who we are, accept it or walk away.
The rapid fire is gonna go really well considering you guys are this honest. So I'm really looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
I think we are. It also like comes from even when we write together, when Nirmit and I work on something together, for us, like being in that room, we are equally honest with each other even there. Even when it comes to our musicality, like whatever we think is, we put it right there on the plate, which is why I think nothing anonymous kind of goes full circle with that.
I love
So could you just maybe give me like a closing line on how you settled on the name Nothing Anonymous?
We actually were sitting with a bunch of friends and we were making jokes. And a friend was like the initials NA. That's not what we planned, but it's also Nirmita Nambika. But it was a
Oh,
joke,
yes.
but it's not what it stands for.
Yeah.
And we were just thinking of it, kind of was just like it was like, I don't know, it just rolled off our tongue. Like a friend was saying something and that conversation was happening. And then we were like, oh my God, this
that
makes
like
no
hit.
sense.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, guys. I
yeah,
mean,
that's
I'm just
pretty
glad
much
you didn't arrive at something like Never Alone or something. That would have been
Oh,
really.
geez.
Um,
There were-
sorry, you were gonna say something?
no, there was quite some horrible suggestions like that from some of our friends as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, there were some really bad ones. I don't know if we should share
No,
that.
no,
I
I
think
feel
we
like
should.
let's not put it on record, no?
Okay, cool.
Alright, I won't divulge, then I won't promise.
We'll tell you in private. They're like really bad.
Okay, I believe you. All right, so as a duo, you've made appearances in some of the biggest music festivals across, the country. But during these circumstances, it's obviously very difficult to like think about a future where that's possible, at least in the near future. So how are you coping with that right now?
Well, how else to cope but just sit at home and cry? No, but no, but seriously, we're just I can't speak for Ambika, but I can speak for myself in saying that I'm literally just taking this time to do all the things that I wouldn't have done had I been touring so much. I've just been focusing on scaling up. I've been focusing on working on some solo material. I know Ambika's also been doing some for own music. I've been learning a lot more mastering and like post-production related skills that is going to help us in our own act in the future as well. And
Music,
spending a lot of time with family.
music will
Sorry?
be killing
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was gonna be like, oh, like cooking, and because that's what everybody seems to be doing.
Yes, initially when the lockdown started, I was doing a bunch of housework. But now what's happened is, dad needs a little bit of help with his business because he's a little old as well, and there's a lot of logistical issues during
Right.
lockdown. So I'm
Yeah.
spending a fair amount of time helping him. But with whatever free time I have, I'm spending a lot of time just skilling up on the side.
That's lovely. What about you, Ambika?
Mm, yeah, so initially cooking was like a fun thing, like for a very brief period. I started going live on Instagram while I was cooking because I found it absolutely, it's so energy consuming and time consuming, and it's fun for a bit. Um, so that's what was happening. There was the excitement of taking care of everything at home and just doing like a million things that you wanted to finish off, and then that started wearing off, and then there basically there's been like weeks of feeling like I'm gonna get this. And I've been working on so much music as a solo project also. Um, I also do ad work. And so there's all of that been going on. And then there are moments where you're just like, you wake up in the morning, you're like, not again. No,
Yeah.
no, I just want to like, I don't even want to go back to exactly what we considered normal, but there's just like days of really missing because we used to travel so much to perform. And
Yeah.
then we just got done. We were almost getting done with like festival season or whatever. Like there were so many festivals that had happened. And then, so that's why the first 2 months felt like, okay, this is great, a much needed break. But now I kind of miss it.
It's a bit
Yeah.
of a drastic change to adapt to
It
it.
is. It's understandable though. I mean, it's what's needed also right now. But yeah. I
But
would-
I mean, it's great to know that you guys have a new song, Waste Away. Tell me a little bit about it.
So yeah. So Waste Away.
I like pick a name after I ask a question. Be like both of you like wait.
Because I think both of us have also like so much to say. So we're just
Alright.
being really polite, honestly. Being like, okay, we're just gonna say this. No, so Waste Away actually talks about um, addiction, but not just one particular form of addiction. It talks about a feeling of being in an endless loop where you kind of feel like you're just not going to get out of this dark space in your head or a really lonely place ever. It's pretty dark like that. But like there's also this one line in the song which goes like, what, waste away, no matter what, I'm here to stay, which is that little bit of hope that it's still going to be fine also. I think both of us, Nirmit and I, most of our music that we write has always revolved around strong human emotions and human experiences that you kind of like feel on a day-to-day basis. And it's another reflection of something that both of us have also experienced in life. Yeah, so that's what Waste Away basically is. You want to add anything to that? I think that's
I feel like you nailed it. It's just
yeah.
it's a mixture of that sensation of being trapped. I'm repeating what Ambika just said, but basically it's about not losing hope at the end of it as well, but just feeling that experience and
Yeah.
kind of going through it. In fact, a lot of our songwriting touches upon similar struggles of being judged, or feeling trapped, or not being one with your emotions or with your mind, things like that. So
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And I guess, yeah, it's very relatable in that sense. Do you each have like favorite lines from the song?
Mine is I have to say this, it's part of like the rap section and it's not favorite for any like reason apart from it's sugar, spice and everything.
yeah, I was gonna say that.
Sorry, I think
Too
you're
catchy.
right.
What's that? Sugar?
Yeah. Sugar, spice and everything nice. I'm trying to
It's
think of the line before, but I
spank,
don't
spank
remember.
me once, spank me twice. It's sugar spice.
Yeah, spank me once, spank me twice is sugar, spice and everything nice.
That's my favorite line.
Yep.
Money shot. Yeah,
And what about you, Nirmit?
I was gonna say that,
Are
but
you?
like, if you catch us live, Ambika's got a microphone and she's rapping and she's on fire. And like, if someone happens to pay attention and look this way, they'll just see me shouting in the air. I'm like just repeating her lines and like I'm like shouting into the mic.
You're part of the duo, but you're also a groupie, which is great.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome. All right.
Yeah,
Considering how you come from different, music backgrounds, right?
yeah.
Nirmit, you have different influences, and Ambika, you have different musical influences. I'm assuming. How do you bring the two together? And what are some of your influences, or do they overlap?
I don't know about you, Ambika, but I would say our influences are very similar.
Yeah.
I would say they're more similar than they are different, which is
Yeah, they're
why,
absolutely similar. Totally done. Like the kind of music that we listen to or that have inspired us has always been exchanged between the two of us. We like very similar things, and that also helped us form NA because there was just already a lot that we
yeah,
liked as like a unit.
yeah. I think I can't speak to artists. I mean, there's so many artists we can speak of, but there's two types of emotions that I feel the two of us keep coming back to. One is this intense urge to party and an intense urge to celebrate. So we like really focus on hard-hitting dance music. We love listening to it. So some of it's been incorporated into our music as well. And then we've got a need to also sit back and be emotional and introspective. So some of our tunes also take a back seat, get a little bit vulnerable, talk about some dark things, and focus on like really subtle melodies and stuff. So like our music does traverse these two like.
Yeah, I was listening to some of your music, and I can safely say that's exactly the vibe I get from the two of you. So I mean, you just do a great job at putting what you want to across. So that's good.
Cheers.
Which brings me to this rapid fire round. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm going to ask each of you one question, alternating the two of you. Right, Ambika, I will start with you.
Okay.
And so since it's rapid, you must be rapid. Like,
Can I blame the internet?
sorry.
Can I blame the internet?
Oh.
Yeah, I just get like stuck
That
for a
was like
second.
cosmic. Just as you said that, the internet went bad. So I think, okay, let's see how this goes. Ambika, if you could change one thing about the other person, Nirmit, what would it be?
Horrible.
It would be this thing where I wear these like loafer socks, okay? And you know how you hate it when your socks come off?
Yeah.
Like these little loafer socks. So sometimes when I'm sitting, and my legs are on each other like this, for example, he just like takes the sock off.
That is such a horrible thing to do.
It is. It drives me nuts. I would change that, and I know it's not going to.
All right. Nirmit, okay, if you could set Ambika up on a celebrity blind date, who would it be?
A celebrity blind date.
Yeah.
Does it have to? I'm gonna say something. Okay, Billie Eilish is what I wanted to say, but
Oh my god, I love that.
yeah, but it's not a dude, but I still think you'd have the best time of your life.
I think I would too. Thanks, Nirms.
Yeah.
That's really thoughtful and
Yeah.
a good friend.
Today is also Friendship Day. They could be the best.
Oh, yeah.
Right up.
Okay, Ambika, a quality in Nirmit you wish you had.
A quality in Nirmit I wish I had. Punctuality.
Oh Jesus.
He's really good with that shit. Like being diligent and on time and getting stuff done. It's amazing. It's not like I lack that quality completely. I would like a little more of it.
Okay, fair enough. Nirmit, if Ambika was deserted on an island, what are 3 things she would definitely take with her?
Wow, this is deja vu.
I know, right? There's definitely a lighter. There's definitely what was it? What was it? A toothbrush? Okay, there's definitely going to be a toothbrush, and it's going to be her like a phone with a camera. It's going to have to happen.
Okay, a toothbrush, a phone with a camera,
And a lighter.
And a lighter.
Wait, you could have cigarettes to smoke though. Sorry, cigarettes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Let's get rid of the toothbrush.
Light some fire to keep herself warm on the island. I guess that, it can also work that way. All right, Ambika, a song that perfectly describes Nirmit.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to think for like a second.
That's fine. We'll just skip this to make it look rapid.
Oh my god. I don't know why I'm thinking of this really annoying song called Baby Shark. I don't know why, guys. I don't know why that happened. It has nothing to do with Nirmal, but it's the only thing playing in my head right now. I'm so sorry, bro.
Baby Shark. We'll find a positive spin on it. Like maybe you're just.
It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. So, Nirmit, if you were sure that Ambika would give an honest answer, what's the one thing you would ask her?
I don't know what.
If you were
talking about, but she'd give an honest answer anyways.
She'd give one anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the question you want to ask her right now here?
This is really what do you have for lunch?
I haven't had lunch yet.
Okay. Well,
Sorry,
that doesn't really reflect the. All right. Ambika, 3 words to describe the new track, Waste Away.
Sorry, 3 words to describe?
The new track, Waste Away.
Describe Waste Away. It's gritty. It's relatable. And it's also pretty hard hitting. It's a heavy song.
Okay, cool. Nirmit, one habit of Ambika that annoys you.
Oh my god.
On the list of many.
No. There's this expletive lyric that she sings. I'm not gonna say it, but when she starts singing and gets into like this, she does a really good Valley Girl impression, and then she goes when we're really excitable before a gig or after a gig, she'll jump around really bouncy, and she's got this hilarious lyric. I'm not gonna repeat it, but she keeps singing it in this Valley Girl accent. It's just
really annoying.
It's the worst.
I know, I'm
Okay. Ambika.
And can I sing the melody at least?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like and it's just
That could be like a really good hook for a song.
it is one of our songs has that, which she just repurposed the lyrics. It's hilarious.
Oh god.
All right, Ambika, next question. Could you do a Valley Girl impression?
Damn you, Nirmal. Oh my god. This is like so annoying. I don't even know. Like, what are you even talking about?
You want to sing Baby Shark in the Valley Girl accent?
now, whatever.
I mean, I can think of a few reality shows that may have influenced that accent. But
Yeah.
Ole.
totally. Okay. Amika, one word for Nirmit's relationship status, current relationship status.
For Nirmit's current relationship status, married. My
Okay.
bro just got married.
All right. And Nirmit, finally, one thing you can't live without and one thing you'd gladly let waste away.
One thing I can't live without is it's definitely music, cheesy as it sounds, but I actually get depressed when I
Music
have.
is my life.
I know, no. But one thing I'm glad is completely gone is traffic and this need to like just constantly be doing things. And just everyone bustling around, just being in your face. I love that everything's really quiet now.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's gone. Let's just let that be.
Yeah,
That's not something I
honestly,
miss.
it's great. It's a lot more
Yeah,
like you get a lot more peace of mind, I guess. With
yeah, for sure, for sure.
well, you guys, that brings us to the end of this interview. Thank you so much for doing this. I hope you guys had fun, and I
Thank
was
you
a
so
bit
much.
blank, but that's okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.